Hello and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 21st through January 27th of 2024. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Alicia. I'm your sweet psychic CEO girl boss who is here to help you have it all because you deserve to have it all. And what year is it the best year to be able to really make this a reality of yours but 2024? All of the astrology aligns with just helping you get clear on what it is that you want. And then, once you actually step into that identity and take the appropriate aligned action, I am telling you, you're going to start seeing things just fall into place so fast. It's going to feel like miracles. Now, I know a lot of people have been saying that a lot for years and years and years and years, but really the astrology this year does lend itself to those opportunities, as long as you are willing to take accountability for your actions. Saturn is going to be a huge power player here. And I know we're going to do tarot, but just for an astrology quick point of view, Saturn is going to be a huge player. So if you were really wanting to know what area of your life is going to be highlighted with the most lessons that you need to integrate so that you can clear your karma, basically cash in all that good karma that you've created this lifetime, you're going to want to pull up your astrology birth chart and look at what house Saturn is ruling for you. All right. Once you figure that out, then you will start to see what exactly you need to do. Saturn in Pisces. All right. So just look for Pisces in your birth chart and then see what house that's under. And that's going to be the area of life that is going to be most highlighted for you as far as like lessons to learn. Okay. But let's forecast for the week. So this week is going to be really interesting. A lot of things are going to be coming together because we have got that full moon in Leo happening on the 25th. So whatever intentions that you made on the new moon in Capricorn on January 11th on that 111 portal, it's going to come into fruition on Thursday. So if you haven't been seeing any market improvement or you haven't been seeing your dreams manifest, then you might want to relook at whether the dream or the thing that you were looking at was realistically within your grasp, or if it was really something that you stayed aligned with throughout the past 2 weeks. There's a lot of this challenge that has been coming up for a lot of my clients and a lot of my friends, even where they know what they want, but they still have yet to align themselves with the energy of what it is that they want in order to attract it to them faster, right? So that's kind of what you're being tested on right now, is like, did you really want it? Because if you want it, then, going to need to take some action. So we are going to pull a card from the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle deck first, just for an overall message. The Spirit Animal deck has really been calling to me this year, so we're going to use that. So let's ask, what does the collective need to know for this week? What is their overall message? Let's see. What is their overall message? All right. One card. I love it. Okay, so it's Hummingbird Spirit. Be here now. Oh my gosh. So if you've been seeing hummingbirds lately, I'm also hearing if you have been seeing a lot of red colors and green colors and even purple colors. And those have been colors that you're attracted to. Maybe you've been like really I'm hearing like if you've been obsessed with lavender lately or like red, but even the green and gold, like anyway, any of those color combinations, and it's particularly for you. I want to read to you what it says in the book, and then I'll give you the channeled message. So it's also number 34. So if 34 is significant for you, 3434, 344 on the clock, it's also a sign. So these cards always have an upright and reverse message. I'm actually going to read both for you, and then you just take what resonates and leave the rest. And oh yeah, this is a collective message. So take what resonates and leave the rest. This is not a personal message, but hopefully something in it will help you with your week. Okay. So for this, right? The hummingbird's wings beat so swiftly it can hover in seeming stillness as it drinks deeply from a flower. Hummingbird spirit comes to remind you that the beauty and sweetness of life is in the eternal now, the timeless present. Here and now, you are becoming the person you wish to be. Okay. Here and now, you are becoming the person you wish to be, to have the experiences you wish to have. Focus your energy on the flower before you, for what you desire is being provided. Hooray! Yes, there are blossoms everywhere. The choices can be dazzling. Hummingbird Spirit's message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is before you. You will know this as you become still, feeling your connection to Spirit, who loves you unconditionally and will always provide for you. So I'm hearing that if that really resonated, the main message that Spirit has for you is that, like, I got you. Like, use me as your ATM. Like, I will always provide for you if that's what you desire. Okay. All you have to do is ask. So get specific about what you want and then ask. All right. Protection message. Nectar is everywhere, but Hummingbird Spirit is here to remind you that flying from flower to flower and being all over the place wastes precious energy. Okay. Be still, be here now, in the present moment, enjoying the sweetness and sustenance available to you. Focus on one flower today, just one. Nectar is there for you, and Hummingbird Spirit's message is that wherever you put your attention, there your energy flows. And I'm sure you've heard that 100,000 times, right? Energy goes where what is it? Energy flows where your focus goes. Yeah, energy flows where your focus goes. So where are you focusing your attention? Are you focusing on lack, or are you focusing on abundance? Are you focusing on struggle, or are you focusing on support? Are you focusing on victimhood, or are you focusing on being the victor, right? Like, what are you focusing on? Are you focused on the sweetness or on finding something better somewhere else, always yearning and feeling that life is not enough and you are not enough? I'm going to repeat that again. Are you focused on the sweetness or on finding something better somewhere else, always yearning and feeling that life is not enough and you are not enough? All you seek is right here, right now. Appreciate the present, and you will see that you are where you need to be and enjoying what you are entitled to enjoy in this timeless, perfect moment. So this is really all about being here now. And I'm also hearing that if this really indicated, especially in the reverse position, that you may want to start reading, if you haven't read it already, reread it, The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I will put a link for the book in the description. But I love this. Be present. That makes so much sense for this week. Again, with that full moon coming up, the more present you are, right? The more present you are in each moment, the more you can tune into your intuition to determine what aligned action you need to take, then do that in that present moment. And that's how you get into that flow state that starts bringing you everything that you want. I mean, I cut the deck and I get the 9 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me right now? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, oh my God, with the happy squirrel underneath, but you have to make a choice. And then 4 of Wands. Wow. And then the Queen of Swords with the Magician and the 2 of Pentacles. And yeah, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, well, that's your thing. I might shuffle again, but let me just do this. All right, this is when I get excited when I start pulling cards, because this is fun. All right. So this week, your mind is on your money as your money, and your money is on your mind. The thing to remember is that You are being showered with abundance right now if you are in an abundant state of mind, if you are in a wealthy, prosperous state of mind. So, this is really about getting into the mindset of the fact that you already have it all. You already have everything that you need in order to get to where you want to go. So, what's the use in worrying and staying in victimhood when clearly that hasn't been working out for you in order to help you get what you actually want in life, right? So once you are able to stay in this wealthy mindset where you really have it all, then you can make a much more educated decision about where you really want to be going towards. I'm hearing that again, like it was kind of saying, like, there's a lot of different flowers, there's a lot of different options out there in order to get the money, love, and fame and fortune that you're desiring. But the Two of Wands is really asking you to streamline and simplify. There are 10, 100,000 ways to skin a cat, and each one will work. It's just finding out the way that works best for you. And in this particular case, it's about finding the path that feels the most fun for you to do, where you can just get lost in the task and like don't even realize where time is gone and you're just having the best time of your life. That is the best course to take. So, for example, if you wanted to be a content creator and you're like, okay, do I do TikTok? Do I do Instagram? Do I do YouTube? Do I do Twitter, formerly known as X? Do I do Twitch? Do I do something else? I don't know. There's so many options. I'm getting so confused and overwhelmed. Pick the one that feels the most fun for you. And by the end of the week, if you do those three things, you're going to have something super huge to celebrate with the Four of Wands. So like I said, with that culmination of the full moon in Leo on the 25th, you're going to be able to end the week in celebration if you take this into account and act and step into the vibration and identity and embody this feeling of having all of this money, like the Nine of Pentacles, and feeling like the happy squirrel who really just like found the biggest nut in the world and is the happiest little thing. Like, that is literally the key to attracting everything else that you want, right? Does that make sense? Then with the other cards that kept on popping out, which was insane, it was like, yeah, basically what Spirit is trying to tell you is you have to be a master of your mindset. Now, with the Queen of Swords, sometimes when you do get into this very logical mindset, you might tend to be a little cold. So do keep your compassion and empathy in check, right? But because there are some challenging aspects where maybe something that you say might get misconstrued. So do make sure to watch your words and to listen with compassion. But really, again, with the Magician here, right? The universe wants to remind you that you already have everything that it takes to get to where you want to go. That's the beauty of this tarot reading for the week. Like, you already have all of the tools. You have this, you have this, you have this, you have this, right? And you have the ability, this eternal ability. You have the power within you to make things happen the way that you want. You just have to stop over multitasking so much and putting too much on your plate. That's when the balancing act becomes ridiculous and it starts to drain your energy because you have too many things up in the air and you need to pare it down. I'm hearing very strongly that the more that you focus on a couple of things instead of like 10, 100,000 things, the faster that the material stuff will manifest for you. And finally, after all of that, it was really just about getting into the energy of celebrating. This is also like with the Three of Cups, this is also about finding your soul tribe and really like your actual soul family, if you don't like the word tribe, okay? But what I mean by that is like your soul family, people that you actually feel like you can be your full authentic self with, where they're not draining your energy, where they're not asking more of you than they're willing to give, where it's truly reciprocal, where they truly have your back, where they're truly an asset, and you balance each other out. That's going to really help you get into the Queen of Wands energy so that you can finish building up. And I'm kind of seeing like Queen of Wands energy is really like boss lady energy, which I love. So it's like, what are your streams of income? Create them. What are your social media channels for free marketing? Create them. What is it that you're doing in order to like get your health plan in place so that you feel your best. Start making that schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure out the workouts for you, the gym classes, the Pilates, the bar. It doesn't matter. Just hot girl walks. Who cares, right? But you have to start acting like the Nine of Pentacles that you've been wanting, like this happy squirrel who has it all, like the fact that as if you already have so much to celebrate, which you do, because you have so much more than you're giving yourself credit for. I'm hearing like you're actually the person right now that your younger self was praying for you to be, and you're just now still evolving. So you just have new goals. So kind of like pat yourself on the back and know that like you getting to the place where you are now is a total flex. Like, own that. Do you know what I mean? You've been through a lot. So this is a time for you to celebrate. This is a year for you to really like step into this era. I know for myself, I'm stepping into my CEO goddess era. Comment below with what era you're stepping into. But again, with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, if you're really wanting money specifically, this is really about choosing an abundant mindset, a prosperous mindset, a wealthy mindset, knowing that you have everything that it takes in order to make that happen. But you can't manifest the millions of dollars that you want if you still are thinking in this poverty lack mindset, right? Like that's just what they are saying. All right, let's see. Is there something else that they need to know? Is there anything else that they need to do this week in order to make this happen? What do they specifically need to do? Okay. Get super clear on where you're heading. That came in huge. Get super duper clear on where you're heading. You tend to like get excited about an idea, know exactly that it's from your intuition, that your soul or divine guidance, powers that be, were like, this is where you need to go. And then you get in your head about it. Then you start to doubt yourself. Then you start to second guess. Then you listen to other people that have not been where you are and then taking their advice as like truth. Stop doing that. What else? Protect what you have built this far. This means stop doing retail therapy. You don't need to buy that thing off of TikTok Shop. Like, don't get anything unless it helps you build the life that you want to build, like that you want to live in. So when I say don't just buy from TikTok Shop, yes, buy certain things from TikTok Shop or from Amazon or wherever your retail therapy is. I understand that I'm on YouTube, but like my point is that I'm just hearing very strongly that you're going to want to build up your reserves, okay? You're going to want to make sure that everything that you buy this year, but specifically this week, is going to actually put you on the path that you want to go. If it doesn't bring you more money, if it doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't help you clarify where you want to go, if it doesn't make you feel like happily ever after, don't buy the thing, okay? Just because it's on Salé or whatever, even if it's FRRE or FREE, okay, even if it's free, you don't need that clutter because the clutter clouds your mind. That's also what's really coming through hard. So maybe you have this desperate need to clean your house. That might be something you need to do this week as well. All right, anything else that they need to do? I'm hearing a no. Okay, so any final messages? Okay. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of quote unquote elbow grease. I'm going to put it that way. Usually 8 of Pentacles means hard work, and I don't like necessarily saying you're going to have to work hard when it's supposed to be easy, but there is a little bit of this shift in mindset. Enter Queen of Swords here, that you're going to need to do. Wow, you had 3 queens. Look at this, the 3 queens. So you're entering into your queen era, into your royal era, into your VIP era. But you have to embody the identity. You have to move the way a queen would move. And this is non-gender specific. This is just the energy, right? So we're entering into divine feminine energy, yin year, number 8 year, Pluto and Aquarius, etc., etc., etc. So this is about getting into the state of course, you attract, you don't chase, right? So you attract what you want, you receive with ease. The more you relax, the more you receive. Like, just money flows into your bank account effortlessly. Like wealth consciousness is all that you know, right? It's kind of really embodying that mindset. And if you already had that millions of dollars, how would you be acting? What would you have to believe? You wouldn't be worrying because you already had the money. So then there would be no worry. It wouldn't matter if someone said something nasty about you because you're laughing your way to the bank. It wouldn't matter, what you were doing that day, if you needed to cancel work or if you needed to like not go in or if you needed to whatever, because you already knew that money was in your bank account. All of a sudden, that fear and worry and stress would be gone. You would feel relieved. You would feel Four of Wands. So that is what you need to embody this week in order to get this to you faster. Does that make sense? I love that. So, final messages, just final channeled message. You're doing great. You're doing great. All right. Stop beating yourself up. Just pivot. Throw in the plot twist. Who cares? Change the way that you were handling your relationships, and really step into your most prosperous self. This really is still coming back to being in the here and now. Because when you step into the here and now, instead of worrying about what happened in the past or like super anxious about what might occur, right? You can't predict what's going to happen. I mean, if you have my superpowers, yes, you could see into the future. But ultimately, even if you could, you still have free will. So you can choose to have a plot twist whenever you want, right? So if you really want to get what you want, then all you really need to do is just embody this Nine of Pentacles energy. You are the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Wands or the Queen, you know what I mean? Like, you are this. You are so prosperous. Like, you are so divinely protected. And so it's like, if you just trusted yourself a little bit more, all of this yummy goodness is going to flood into your life so fast that you're just going to be head over heels, pinch me moment. Are you kidding me? Like, this is the best thing since sliced bread. So, give this video a thumbs up if you want to claim this message. Of course, also comment to claim it below and just say, I am ready to step into my most prosperous era yet. And then, of course, hit that subscribe button so that you're the first person to know when new videos drop. I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah! You've